Well, guys, it looks like it's not stopping. I just found out about some anime AI dub, and oh my god, it is horrendous. Well, before we get to the video, guys, hope you guys did like, subscribe for any kind of art topics you guys enjoyed with the art drama of the world. But we'll also be doing 2 shorts a week about new art pieces I've been working on, and also final art pieces on my post. But I'm super happy that I've been working on some new videos that I have been finalized some scripts, so keep a lookout for those. But now let's begin the art topic. Oh, well, looks like it's finally happened, which again, it was inevitable. It was gonna happen sooner or later, especially the way that AI has been advancing for these couple of weeks, I guess you could say, or a couple of years actually. Well, we finally got AI dub officially released on an official platform, and that is from Amazon. And let's start with the tweet. So when we go over here, guys, it is by Otaku Spirit. It says Amazon's AI English dub for benefits and hilarious bad at times. So I cannot click on the video because I do not want to get copyrighted. But if you guys want to more found about it, you can find it right here or easily on Twitter, because oh my god, it is really, really, really bad. And this is just the beginning, guys, because again, I have future predictions about this, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But just to continue on the post, it says right here, should be more clear. This isn't just banana fish. Titles outside their own license are getting AI dub, like Villain Saga, No Game No Life, and non-anime are getting it. If you guys still know, Villain Saga is actually a pretty big respected anime, so I'm very surprised that one's getting AI. No Game No Life is one of the weirdest animes I ever found out about when I was in my car accident and I was watching a bunch of random anime stuff, and I was like, not watching this. This is just not for me. But anyways, so yeah, so this has been blowing up like crazy. It got 7.4 million views on Twitter, reposts like out of the wazoo. Obviously, actors are protesting against this, and people are making fun of this. And Amazon is just kind of like whatever at this point right now, since they haven't made no statement that I know of. But how do the people feel about this? Let's check out the comment section real quick. It says, boy gets shot. AI for some reason, no skipper. Hey, stay with me. This is awful. Why can't we just get actual humans to voice act instead? No skipper, no please. That's how German or English dubs in anime always sound to me, because I'm used to the Japanese voices for over a decade. Yeah, here's the thing. I actually watch anime in dub, guys. I'm a dub watcher in anime. The reason why is because when I do art, sometimes I hear things like a radio. And so obviously I don't understand Japanese. So I just watch things in dub or hear things in dub. That's just me personally. I think dub's gotten a lot better since way back in the day, guys. So I think people are still have that stigma that dub is not as great, but dub is really, really great. I mean, I hear no complaints with when you watch the movie like Chainsaw Man recently, or even Demon Slayer. There's literally almost zero complaints within the dub. I'm just saying. You think they have money and to make it good? I mean, it's Amazon, right? Are these dubs auto-generated for the user or part of production process? Because if it's the first or good enough dub, people deserve pain anyway. I don't understand. Like, here's the thing I don't understand is like this whole mentality of dub versus sub. Is it, can we just go on about where like enjoy the content where we want to enjoy the content as? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if people want to listen to a dub English or in the original sub voice actors, like I don't understand this whole mentality of dub versus sub. Like, oh my god, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Because they don't want honestly good advertising for real life voice actors. True. This ish is way worse than I have ever expected. Okay, I knew someone's gonna post this, the Mega Man thing. I don't know why, but my first thought was the infamous X4 dub. This is the laughable, right? But at least it still had soul. What am I fighting for? Okay, yeah. Okay, like I'm telling you guys, anime dub. Even though this was like from a game, this is still pretty funny.
No, this isn't happening. There's no reason for me to go on. What am I
fighting for? I'm telling you guys, all right? I understand why people have a stigma for dub anime, all right? I understand, guys. I get it. I am not delusional at its finest, all right? But you gotta admit, dub anime has gotten a lot better in recent time, or actually a little bit longer than that, I'm gonna be honest, because I've been enjoying dub anime for what good part of 10+ years or so by now. And here's the weird thing: Banana Fish has been out for quite a while, and it's kind of weird how they recently decided to dub it with AI. I don't understand like the mindset, especially with Villain Saga. Again, I'm very curious what Japan's gonna think about this, because again, I have been reading about it. Like they've been on the fence on it. Obviously, they don't want anybody else using AI against them, I guess you could say. But my biggest prediction was like, or I guess it's an obvious thing at this point, companies are not afraid to use AI if they could use it for their own IPs. Obviously, they just don't want other people to use their IPs in AI and all that kind of stuff. But reading about all of this, I did found a comment which I think was very kind of interesting, in my opinion, and is right here. It says right here, Amazon has opted to use AI for dubs on Banana Fish, including English. It sounds terrible. If you enjoy our work, if you ever wanted a voice actor yourself, consider voicing your displeasure by canceling your subscription. And not many people are going to do that because, it's not just Prime. It's just with like you could watch, it's with a lot of other things, sadly. I'm just being realistic. $75 an hour, at least 2 to 4 hour sessions for 24 episodes in total, with a total cast recording time 20 to 30 hours an episode and around 50 to 70 characters. The total expenditure for a human will be somewhere around $54,000. Amazon made around $638 billion last year. So it's like, do they need to save money? Not really. Looks like the voice actor for Frieza is also opting out of Prime now. They're officially canceling their subscription, and multiple people are officially canceling Amazon, their own subscription as well. There's no shortage of reasons to do this, but I'm following Damon's lead to the per greed of Amazon. Using AI dubbing instead of human performance is gross as hell. Artists deserve better. Consumers deserve better. Vote with your dollar. The only way they will hear, which is very true. If majority of people dislike this, guys, if they lose a lot of revenue because they have AI dubs, then they will rethink about this. But that's a very hard battle to win, I'm gonna be honest, because you have to get majority of people to do it because they make so much goddamn money. But yeah, it's just more majority of people are just not happy with this AI dub, or people are just gonna like either just not watch the anime. The anime may end up flopping, may not end up doing good in theaters, may not doing good in TV shows or anything like that. It may just get worse for the AI dub properties. But again, this is just them testing this, guys, because a lot of, like I said, Banana Fish has been out for some time now, and so they're finally, I guess they're using AI dub to kind of test the waters. So for example, Villain Saga, I believe that has AI dubs already. No Game No Life has dub already too as well. So I'm just like, this is all just a testing ground for them, and I think we'll see how this goes throughout like this couple of years, because again, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of this whole thing. So AI will get better within voice, and so I don't like AI. I wish it never existed in the creative field, but you cannot deny how advanced or how quickly advanced AI has gotten. Now, this is very hilarious of the dub right now, but who knows what it's going to be in a year from now. But I did find an article pretty much talking about all this right here, guys. It says Amazon rolls out AI generated dub, well-beloved anime series, Banana Fish, which is, available in English and Spanish. But when you go over here, it says back in March, we reported that Amazon was embarking on a project that was going to be a bad idea, that was going to make a lot of people mad, i.e. using artificial intelligence to generate the voice tracks for anime series. Now, lo and behold, a whole bunch of anime people are exactly as mad as predicted, as the tech giant rolled out a new English dub of beloved anime series Banana Fish this month, completely generated by AI. Originally published in a manga from starting in 1985, Banana Fish was both controversial and influential at the same time for several aspects of the story of a noble gangster investigating a crime ring using the particular drug to control people's minds. There's violence, yes, but also sexuality, whether that meant more explicit material happening in the criminal underworld or implied sort is one shade short of canon relationship between main character. Although it released with English subtitles, the series never got an English voice track until this week. With AI-generated Spanish and English versions of the show, dialogue was offered as a beta features for Prime Video viewers. Again, they're testing the waters. The response of the news has included a very large, strongly negative reactions from a lot of very strongly obvious reasons. Animation fans take their dubs and subs extremely seriously, regardless having voice actors to be put out of work while mega giant voice off a product that can be that can hope to match the richness of fully voiced set performances and extra twist of Digital Knife per CBR. At least one voice actor who's worked on a number of big projects on Amazon, damn it, we just talked about the voice actor for Frieza, has steady pretty much unsubscribing, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, anyways, yeah. So I mean, like, here's the thing, guys. We're getting a lot of these AI dubs, I guess you could say, for a while now, for some time now, especially on YouTube. If you guys look at like almost any video, sorry, I'm like trying to find my thing. Any video on YouTube right now, when it comes to like police, they always have like those intros of AI voices. So this can kind of be like normalized in so many ways. So again, I'm not surprised they're doing this in anime. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do this for like regular US cartoons or something like that. But I don't really see it as being the next big thing. You know, I don't see it. But again, I'm gonna be very surprised because again, this is just beginning. AIs will be adapting as years go by, you know. And I'm sounding like a robot right now, but you know what, that's the craziest thing. That's why I've been leaving my ums a little bit more on my videos a little bit, because I feel nowadays it's more human when you talk like this in a video, when you have likes, all these weird bad quirks when you're talking, when you're presenting a video. I feel like it's more important to have them in a video now to feel more human than a robotic kind of thing. I don't know. Am I crazy for saying that? But let me know what you guys think about this AI dub. I mean, do you guys think they're gonna do also Japanese dub in the future? Because again, Japan is not afraid to exploit their artists in general. Look at what's going on with One Punch Man. I mean, I haven't made a video about it because I was kind of waiting for the season finale and see how that goes. But again, it's easier to blame the studio for animation, which I 100% understand. I get it. I get the criticism. The season 3 of One Punch Man is really bad. But it's like, you got to figure out like how much time do they have, and it's like, oh, then here's the argument for AI, and it's like, oh god, you know, things are gonna be like, I feel like things are gonna get worse before they get better in so many ways. So let me know what you guys think about this AI dub. If you guys I recommend checking it out because it's funny, but this is just the beginning. So we'll see within a year or two, guys. We'll see. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more stories about this within 2026. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Peace out, my stuff. I'll see you guys on the next one. Whoop. Pyong!